Hello and welcome to Maza Bitcoin. Welcome to Southeast Asia. Here again, roughly the 10th time in my life. I'm going the wrong way. You know what's really fun? Is to leave the fucking airport. I'm going down a one-way street. It's the wrong way, but it's a beautiful street. You leave the airport on a bicycle. Every time I do that throughout my life, I've done it all over the world, and sometimes I always notice the taxi drivers outside of the airport kind of freak out. And then someone asked me, like, can you bring a bicycle into the airport like this? And I said, I didn't bring it in, I just put it together. It got off an airplane like me. And they were perplexed. But anyhow, welcome to Mother Bitcoin. I'm riding to section 1 in Ho Chi Minh. Yeah, as I said, leaving the airport was fun, but I didn't have any internet, so I didn't know which way I was going. And I didn't have much power on my phone, so I used my compass. I knew that section 1 was northbound. So I just followed that route. Eventually I found a place with Wi-Fi, and then you can use your Google map. Uncle Google will provide you with a map, and even when you're offline you can follow that route. But I got lost twice in 2 dead ends, as per usual. I think I almost know where I am. I've been here a zillion times and I should know where I am, but these lights are beautiful. Check this out. This is everywhere, all over the city. It's about 1 in the morning or 2 or something. I don't know, 2 a.m. in Ho Chi Minh. Beautiful place to be. I'm gonna keep going this way, hoping I'm going the right way. So anyhow, Bitcoin, it went down a couple $100 or so since it peaked around $8,000. The good news is Bitcoin went up 15% over a week's time. So when I've noticed whenever anything goes up 15-20%, anything, especially Bitcoin, just expect that it's going to go down at least somewhat. It doesn't have to tank, but it'll go down a little bit. But now America and Iran, America had Iran on its war book, so it's you know, 时间到了。他们要打战. The time has come for a little war. Fuck, I don't know where I am. Sometimes this, you know, Vietnam is like a total labyrinth. I rode through the entirety of this country, up and down, north and south of the entire island, the entire country, in 2014. So 6 years ago. And I've been back about 4 times in between then and now. And sometimes it's like a giant maze. Man, look at that tree root. Man, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very dark out there. There's this giant, fabulous tree. It's too friggin' dark. Tomorrow I'll come back to this tree, because that is something. Actually, Vietnam's one of the most beautiful places in the world. It really is. It's incredible. Although densely populated, there are plenty of places you can go that aren't densely populated and are really fun, and they're really clean people. There's a cop. No, it's the military police on a scooter. Nicest people you'll find. So anywho, Bitcoin dropped from about 8,000 to 7,900. Not a very big drop. The market's feeling bearish. It's feeling like the price is going to go down a little bit, or what most people are saying. I'd say by the, you know, after a couple months we should be around the $10,000 USD marker for Bitcoin. But of course, this is not investment advice. My goal at Mother Bitcoin in this channel is just to get people to do their own research and find out why it's such a great thing, giving us our human freedom that we so richly deserve. Anyway, it's late at night here. A lot of cool things. It's a beautiful, beautiful world. That's my 自拍棒. Actually, it's just my fucking hand. I spend something in the neighborhood of like 2,500 NT on a 自拍棒, which is one of those hand recorders where you can record yourself, you know, with your hand, and it's got a stick that comes out from your hand. And I always hated those things, and I even hate them more now that I was stupid enough to buy one. My plan was to make Mother Bitcoin videos with it, but it just never worked. It just never worked. Like, there's an app that you download with it, and the app never worked. So anywho, guys hanging out having some tea. The weather's beautiful. I took a little bit too many clothes. I don't know if you can see, there's a bike bag on the back of my bike, and I'm wearing a backpack. I'm gonna mail the backpack back to my home. I don't really have a home, but back to a place where I keep my things tomorrow. So I'll mail the backpack back and continue on this ride. So I'm trying to ride from here to Europe. Yep. Very daunting. There will be times where I stop. I stop, and I've done things like this before. This is the largest stretch I'm ever gonna probably do from Southeast Asia to Europe. I did research it for a couple of years, and I believe the most intelligent way to do this is staying as far south as possible. Yeah, so every once in a while, if something dramatic happens in my old life, I could jump on an airplane from any country I'm in, deal with whatever the problem is, and then come back and continue the ride from the airport that I left. I think I'm in District 1, but I have no internet, and I'm not even using a compass, so I'm just guessing right now as to where I am. I have a tent though. Sleeping outside is always nice, but I prefer to do that out of any city. You do it at the beach, the ocean, or in the forests. Here's a big lake. So yeah, so as I said, people are feeling bearish. They're feeling like the price of Bitcoin's going to drop a little bit. Whenever that happens, the price typically goes up. A lot of beautiful places and beautiful architecture here in Vietnam. Oh, I know that building. Actually, I know that building. There's a building I'm looking up at. I don't know if you can see it. Has a giant terrace sticking out, purple lights on it. I was up there in 2014. I don't know if you can see that building right there. Oh shit, you can't see it. The phone's too dark. But I was up in the top of that building on the roof, smoking with a German girl and a evil Taiwanese girl, and we were mixing and matching. It was damn good. Yeah, no regrets there. I think I'll go this way. I have no fucking idea where I am. Okay, this is my attempt at a Mother Bitcoin video, but it's my first night leaving the airport, Ho Chi Minh, on the way to Cambodia. Over and out. We'll talk tomorrow. Ciao, ciao. My phone won't stop recording. I'm not joking. My phone eats a cod.